Taxes had risen and tea was very expensive, so many people could not get it. People became angry. Tea had been something almost everyone could purchase. But after the British raised the taxes, almost no one could or wanted to buy tea. These taxes were part of the Tea Act. It was British Parliament who taxed people on tea in addition to sugar and stamps. This law to tax tea was passed in 1773. The British wanted to make money for their economy to help make money for the East India Company that was struggling. The Tea Act required Americans to only buy British tea. The British taxed the Americans caused them to rebel. They were so angry they began to protest. They formed groups to rebel against the British. One group in Boston, disguised as Indians, went to the harbor and told the British ships to go back to England, but they refused. So the disguised Americans came onto the boat and touched nothing but the cases of tea. The boats were fine, but the tea was all dumped into the harbor. Over 342 chests of tea were thrown overboard. The British were furious. They punished the Americans for disobeying them. They passed the Intolerable Acts and took away their self-governing and enlarged boundaries. They sent troops to make sure the Americans would obey the king's laws. Any rebellion would be taken care of by the troops. The troops also went to those houses of those who were involved in the Tea Act and burnt down their houses. When the troops saw the participants, they would throw rocks at them as their punishment. The Tea Act started many fights and eventually started the American Revolution, where the Americans won and became a free country.